Let's get started. There's a lot of quotes about wine, but wine's involvement in health. Wine is the most healthful and hygienic of medicines, from Louis Pasteur. Started with wine and historical role of wine in medicine in Egypt in 2200 BC. They actually found wine-based medicines on the tablets of ancient papyri. And the Greeks, Hippocrates, known as the father of medicine, he said wine is a part of a healthy diet. It's a disinfectant for wounds. It can cure lethargy and diarrhea. It's a pain treatment used during childbirth. And in ancient Rome, it was used for medicinal purposes too, and it was also a treatment for wounded gladiators. Okay, the role of wine in religion also shaped its purpose with medicine. The Talmud, which is the Jewish law or the Jewish book talks about wine and being healthful, and all the other ones do too. Disease prevention. It was actually used to sterilize water, or if they didn't have good drinking water, healthy drinking water, you could consume wine instead. And there again, Louis Pasteur. However, the late 19th century, early 20th century, what happened? Prohibition. The temperance movement, they actually thought alcohol was worse than the benefits actually were. So it didn't start until back at around 1990, the French paradox, when it showed that the Parisians had lower heart disease than actually people who consumed even a healthier diet. And what was the common component? It was wine. The US Dietary Guidelines in 1990 said wine has no net health benefit. In 1995, they said moderate consumption. And in 2010, talk about wine and the Mediterranean diet. So is it all wines? Yes, it's red wine mainly, and the major antioxidant is called resveratrol. But white wine has a smaller amount, and even the fruit wines like blueberry and cranberry wines are high in antioxidants. So is it the antioxidants, or is it alcohol, or is it both? And it's likely both the alcohol, because there's even benefits with beer drinking, believe it or not. Okay, and there's a whole host of conditions that have been studied: diabetes, stroke, heart attack, cancer, cognitive decline, longevity, heart disease, cataracts, all lower the incidence of these diseases with moderate wine. So the first one, it may promote longevity, and the studies that have done lower mortality rates in people that are wine drinkers. It reduces heart attacks by preventing blood clotting and plaque formation. It may reduce heart disease, just like it reduces heart attacks. It also can reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, which increases as we get older. It can also help to reduce the risk of stroke, and it may reduce the risk of cataracts. And stroke is the same as heart. It reduces blood clotting and reduces plaque formation. It may reduce the risk of certain types of cancer, especially colon cancer, breast, and prostate. And the great benefit, it may also help slow cognitive decline. So in that first slide, it says wine is the thinking man's health drink. So is it the wine alone? Well, wine drinkers tend to have better diets. They tend to exercise more regularly. They tend to be non-smokers and have a lower overall body mass index. So as a takeaway, consume a healthful diet, participate in regular exercise, set a good weight for your height, lower your body weight or your BMI, and have a glass of wine each day. So whoever said that laughter is the best medicine clearly never tasted great wine. Thank you.